Hey guys, it's Liam. Today is my progress report. It's way behind schedule for my 4 months progress report. I'm like a few weeks behind. I do have a legit excuse for being this behind. A few weeks ago, or like almost 2 weeks ago, I lost my job. And then this past weekend I got into a car accident. My laptop's on the fritz. So it's just been a lot of things going on right now. But I'm trying to stay positive and just take it day by day. So let's go over my physical changes. My eyebrows finally growing in. It's actually weird letting my eyebrows grow, and I haven't gone to my barber in like over a month. So he usually like trims them up, but I'm trying to go with a more masculine appearance. Last time he did them, he kind of made them too curvy and feminine for my liking. So yeah, I do have significant facial hair. This is about a little over a month, maybe like a month and a week or so of facial growth. I like went to the barber before going to a family event, and I've been letting it grow in. I might trim like right here and here a little bit, or like down here, just not so I don't have a neck beard because I'm not about that life. But it's been going in pretty well. I do use beard oil that I make myself with like castor oil and coconut oil with some essential oils, and it's been going in pretty well. Just, it's growing. I'm just letting it do its thing, taking some vitamins to help out. Other changes, my voice is obviously deeper. There's actually times still where like I don't even notice how deep my voice is, or like I'll make an accent that I used to make, like a funny voice, and I won't recognize it, like, oh shit, that's my voice, and it's kind of funny. I can actually like go deeper if I really want to. I can't really do it right now, but it's kind of funny. And I would like, welcome to WTCC radio station, and like it's funny because it's like a new thing my friend and I are doing. You guys don't have to think it's funny. I think it's funny. That's all that matters. But I'm very hairy. I totally have a happy trail. Like starting from my chest, it's really kind of weak on my chest area, but then as you go down to my stomach, it's just a forest. And then like I even have like lower back hair that I didn't really know I had. I guess I had some in the past, but I definitely have a lot now. Like even my stomach now, there's like little hairs that are like super curly. So like they're getting longer, and then I have lower back hair, and then like my butt. I'm not about the butt hair. I'm not about it at all, but it's a thing. It went from being like a prairie to a forest to now it's a rainforest, and it's just so much hair on my ass, and I'm just not about that life. But it's a thing that I have to deal with now. I've also been letting my armpit hair grow out. I stopped for a bit because I just didn't like it, but I realized what I can do. What I've been doing to help like with smell or bacterial growth is actually putting a little bit like coconut oil in there, and it has been reducing the like smell. Or like, yeah, the smell and like sweating, it's actually helped. Like it's just not as raunchy as it used to be, and also I think it is getting a little cooler. Actually, today's a pretty nice day for the beginning of September. We've had some crappy cold days, but it's been pretty nice. I have some armpit hair, facial hair, back hair, butt hair. My legs are carpets now, and my arms are too. I'm getting some like dark hairs. You can't see it here, but a few longer hairs than I used to have. And I'm hoping I really don't get shoulder hair or like massive back hair, but I kind of do have some like where like if I'm like washing, you can just see the hairs moving all across my body. So I'm just a furry little dude. Body temperature wise, I don't really get that hot like I used to, but I'm definitely never really cold. It's very rare that I'm cold. I'm pretty like content with the temperature. I do still sweat easily. My temper, like emotionally, I'm pretty good. Actually, surprisingly, when I lost my job, I didn't freak out about it at all. Sorry, there's people in the back. I'm recording in my car. But I was just like kind of in shock about it. But I didn't like have a temper. I wasn't like super depressed or like suicidal or like all my life's ending because I lost my job. I'm just like, cool, this is a thing. I'll figure it out from there. I did kind of like lose my temper a little bit. Like I got aggravated. Like anxiety like shot up when I got into a car accident. My girlfriend and I were in a car at a red light, and this guy like rear ends us, and I'm like, I'm just got unemployed, now my car's fucked up, and this guy's trying to tell me like, please don't call the cops. I'm like, you just fucked up the back of my car, of course I'm calling the cops. But yeah, I'm trying to like handle everything. Like I feel like the old Liam would be like freaking out, like really depressed, like drinking or like doing like bad things, trying to like, deal with anxiety and depression, just kind of go down like a really bad spiral into negativity, which I'm pretty good at not doing right now. I've been pretty calm with everything going on, and just kind of trying to deal with everything, like looking for a job, interviews, trying to get my car situated. Luckily enough, I do have savings to a degree from saving up for top surgery. I'm not happy that I have to use it for like paying rent and stuff right now because I'm not receiving unemployment just yet. I'm still trying to figure that out, and I still have like a severance package from work, but yeah, like it's not what I wanted to use my top surgery fund for. I wanted to use my top surgery fund for top surgery. And like literally the week before I lost my job, I just submitted my second level appeal to my insurance with the help of a friend, writing a letter, getting all these documents together to get this appeal approved. And I submitted, I lost my job, so I literally have insurance till the end of this month. And I was supposed to get the final decision on the appeal by the end of this month, but it doesn't really matter because I wouldn't be able to schedule the surgery until like 2 or 3 months out, and I won't have that insurance company anymore. So it's pretty fucking wonderful. But things happen, I guess. I mean, I'm thankful that I do have the top surgery fund that I saved up for almost 2 years to rely on to pay rent and stuff and pay my bills. But I'm disappointed that I can't get my surgery done like I wanted to. But overall, mentally and emotionally, I'm doing pretty well, and I'm trying to get through stuff. There has been a few obstacles lately, but I'm getting there. I'm still using like my GC2B binder to bind, even though it's kind of hot or uncomfortable. I try not to bind all the time. When I'm home, I don't bind. I don't wear anything. Generally, I'm just topless, no shirt, nothing. Thank God my roommate, my best friend, she's pretty like tolerable with that. She doesn't really care. At first, I was more uncomfortable with it when she was, but I do that a lot unless I'm doing like lifting weights at home. Certain things like doing back rows or something like that with dumbbells, I wear a sports bra just because I don't like those dangling things from my chest. My sex drive is pretty much the same. I've been experiencing a little bit of dysphoria with my bottom. Since I lost my job, I don't have access to a gym, really, but I've been like working out at home or going hiking somewhere, going to a park, or going to my girlfriend's gym once in a while, which I've been doing pretty well going there once in a while. I do have a, Manic Mutter coming up at the end of this month that I should be practicing for or preparing for, but I'm not because I'm unemployed and trying to get other things done, but it's cool, you know. Oh, I went to the ER after the car accident, and I was really worried because I definitely got whiplash, and I was wearing my binder in the car, and I like definitely hit it, and I felt like my back was hurting. So I was like worried because my license, I already had it changed, my name's changed, my gender marker's been changed for a few months now, and I was like, do I have to out myself? Like, I was worried because I'm asthmatic, and I was worried, what if there's damage done to my ribs or something like that with the binder and the speed that the guy was going? I should let them know. And they maybe thought I looked like a funny dude or anything, but no one asked if I was transgender. But I'm like, I actually like outed myself to the nurse. I'm like, hey, I'm transgender, I'm wearing a binder, can you guys just like check, because I have asthma and like breathing issues, I just want to make sure everything's good. And like she was kind of shocked, but they took it pretty well that I was transgender. Like no one really like treated me differently, but like later the nurse was funny, but like she asked me like some weird questions, like, does your girlfriend know that you're transgender? And in my head I'm like, of course she does. Like, why? I mean, like, if we've had sex, I mean, pretty sure she knows like things might not be the right way, or as a cis guy would be. But I was like, yeah, of course, yeah, she knows I'm trans. And then she asked like if I had a penis or a vagina, and I was like, not offended, because I knew she was coming from like just like not ignorant, but just out of curiosity. She was trying to like understand, because she's like, you're the first transgender person I've met, and I'm like, no, it's cool, I'm pretty open. But like I try to like, even though another nurse interrupted, I was trying to tell her like, just because it's my experience doesn't mean this is every transgender person's experience. What I just said is like, I was born with a vagina. And then she asked if I had surgeries, and I was like, no, not yet. And they're very expensive and stuff like that. But she was pretty cool about it. I kind of just laughed it off instead of like getting like hurt about it. Everyone, you know, would deal with it differently than I would. But it wasn't a bad experience. They didn't really bat an eyelash to it at all. And then today when I had to go get a rental car, my license has the right name and stuff like that, and my debit card, but to get the rental car, I had to use my credit card, but my credit card company didn't send me a new card. Well, they sent me a new card, even though I updated my name with them, but the card that they gave me had my old name. So I'm really just like, God damn it, guys. And like, I had to activate that card and everything like that, and it had the wrong name on it. So I was kind of like internally freaking out, like, is this going to be an issue going in there? Because I'm like, I really don't want to out myself again, but I had to. And I didn't say I was transgender. I just said, like, she's like, oh, we need a license or something like that, or a different card that has your name on it. And I'm like, well, that is my name. I changed my name. And luckily enough, I had one of, like, my old licenses before I changed my name from, like, years ago. But funny fact, in Connecticut, anytime you get a new license, they take your old license. So, like, luckily enough, I lived out of state for a while, so I had an older license, but she checked with, like, her supervisor, and it wasn't a big deal that I had a name change, even though I had other documents showing that my name was changed. But it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be, but still I didn't want to deal with that. And I still have to update, like, my name with other companies and stuff like that, but this is one of the companies I did update my name with, and they still don't have it right. Like, literally, when I changed my name for my debit card, they literally sent me out, like, 3 or 4 cards until they got it right. But yeah, you know, just taking it day by day, doing pretty well for my circumstances. I'm still kind of fighting with a few family members. Like, my grandmother, like, we had, like, extended family over at her house, and she literally turns to be like, oh, what pronouns are we supposed to be using? Because, like, everybody else in the room is trying to use my new name, Liam, the right pronouns, and Grams is still using my old name and using female pronouns. I'm just, like, really confused trying to answer everybody. I was surprised I was answering to, like, the old name, and I'm just like, oh my god, this is too much stimulation for me right now. And I ended up leaving, but I was just like, she literally asked me what pronouns are we supposed to be using, and I'm like, male pronouns, Grams. And she literally turned around and kept using female pronouns. I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna excuse this because you're 80-something and you're being a little shithead, but I love you. But I didn't spend that much time there, and I've also learned, like, if people are not gonna respect your pronouns or your name, and it's like, I've gone through all the legal obstacles to get where I am right now. If you're not gonna respect that, then I'm not gonna always be there, like, available. Like, not that I'm not gonna help my family and stuff out, but I'm not gonna put myself in a situation where you're gonna make me feel shitty. Like, I'm not gonna, like, I'll help out once in a while, but I'm not gonna, like, extend a hand every time you need me. I'm not gonna be there for long periods because you make me feel shitty about myself and make me stressed out, and I don't need that negativity in my life. And family's important, but your family should respect you. Like, they can say they love you. I'm like, and I'm not asking her to switch to my new name like that. I'm just like, hey, can we use, like, neutral pronouns? Like, you say grandchild, my grandchild, or, like, use, like, my first letter of my old name just to transition. Like, I'm not asking for overnight, and I've been out for, like, over a year, almost 2 years, so I'm trying. They're slowly adjusting. Like, when we had a family event, she did say Liam, and then immediately said my old name right afterwards, but that was the first time she actually called me Liam, the once and only time. So it's good. I mean, progress is progress. But I hope everyone's having a good day, and I hope things get better for everybody.